Tuesday, November 10th, the moon will be in Virgo all day. So there's this high analytical energy here. We're definitely opening our minds. We are seeing what does not make sense. There are a lot of gaps in this global story that many of us have turned a blind eye to. Again, with the moon in Virgo, we are highly analytical, highly critical. We are looking for the details, looking for the facts. We are looking to reorganize and restructure chaos into something that makes sense. We have the moon opposing Neptune. So Neptune is in its place of power in a retrograde, looking to go direct at the end of this month. So we are looking to wrap up some storylines here as well. But the moon being in Virgo opposes that Piscean energy. Pisces and Virgo sit across from one another in the sky, in the astrological chart. So anytime there's an opposition, we really do the back and forth. We have this inner conflict. We have this inner debate. And this is going to throw us off our game because that Piscean energy doesn't want to deal with reality, wants to just sit and think that life is great, wants to see life as it should be and not for what it is. And then you get this Virgo energy that doesn't care about the dream, doesn't care about the illusion, wants facts, wants to analyze everything to death. So this is going to throw us off our game a little bit. We're going to have to do the ebb and flow, that dance back and forth in order for us to see what it is we want to happen and then actually look for the information of what actually is happening and restructure our thoughts, our feelings, our lives accordingly. So we have the moon, again, in Virgo, making an aspect with the sun in Scorpio, Jupiter, and Pluto in Capricorn. Now, this is going to give us an energy that allows us to be a little bit more cooperative, to focus in on the important topics a little bit more than that Neptune energy wants us to. We get our practicality back. We get to see kind of where our desires are to fix a situation, the desires to heal ourselves, the desires to help others and help ourselves. And with all of this energy being kind of built up, because if you haven't listened to November's energy forecast, you will already know that this week is going to be a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am of energies. We have portal activations. We have all kinds of aspects happening. This is going to be a major week. So this is a highly palpable energy. And this particular aspect is actually going to help us to kind of see where it is that we need to put ourselves, position ourselves to actually overcome this major challenge that we've been facing. And the major challenge is to make sense of the information. Speaking of information, Mercury, who rules over information, rules over the intellect, our mental plane, and how we're kind of taking information in and sharing that information with others, will be moving back into Scorpio, re-entering Scorpio. If you'll remember, Mercury entered into Scorpio, then went retrograde, then backtracked into Libra, came out of its slumber, went direct in Libra just last week, and now we get a second go of re-entering Scorpio waters, which means that, and this is going to be taking place till December 1st, we are still in a shadow period until November 19th. Mercury in Scorpio. We are revealing the truth. Like I said to you, some of the major topics and themes in the news right now are false. Okay? It's not legal. The media does not elect a president. If you know anything about politics and you know anything about the Constitution and the electoral vote, you might not have fallen for the mainstream media's attempt to push through a president-elect that has not been elected yet. Again, I want to remind you, Mercury is slowly waking up. There's a lot of confusion. And until the shadow period is over, we can't trust that anything is fact. Mercury moving into Scorpio is going to help us sort out those details. This is where darkness, corruption, lies, betrayal, fraud takes place. This is where we illuminate the darkness, where we dive into the darkness, we swim to the bottom of the sea where all of these murky, gross, hidden agendas have really originated from, And we pick this up, and not only do we bring it to the surface of the water, but we illuminate it under the sun in Scorpio. The sun in Scorpio means great transitions, great transformations of control and power. So Mercury moving into Scorpio is going to be a doozy for us to get adjusted to once again. And this is setting us up perfectly for the portal activation.